Well, welcome to the Boiling Point. I'm Richie Ware. This is Stephen Taylor. Hey, it's Christmas time. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. But we want to talk about a blowdown tank or blowdown separator. Let's maybe take it from that standpoint, just a blowdown separator. Right?
Yep.
Really want to talk about what it does, and then we'll maybe get into some sizing and things like that.
Yep.
So
So the general purpose of the blowdown separator is do what it says, separate. So you blow the bottom of the boiler, get all the impurities out, the sediment, all that out of it. It goes into this separator, this tank, goes into the top of it, and then it's a centrifugal equipment inside there, just a separator that drops the water out the top, steam goes out the top. So you're not blowing that stuff. You know, if you're going to 100 pounds on the boiler, you can't blow that line down. It's going to blow stuff everywhere. You can't do that.
Right.
So this allows you to drop the water out in gravity. So it just eases the water out. The steam, it flashes off, steam goes out the top. Nobody gets hurt. It's very safe. It's just a great way to blow the boiler down and get rid of those impurities.
Right. So as far as when the steam comes in, what type of temperatures are you actually having?
When it flashes off, it's going to drop to 212. When that, if you're running 100 pounds, you're 350 degrees or whatever. That's what's entering the pressure, the vessel itself, the blowdown separator. It's a non-pressurized vessel. We still have them stamped with a National Board stamp, but it's a non-pressurized vessel. So it's vented out the top, drain out the bottom. It's a great piece of equipment.
Right. Real quick, what are some common mistakes in installing a separator?
Reducing the blowdown line from the boiler to the separator. Whatever blowdown lines come down the boiler, you have to maintain that full size all the way to the separator. The second thing people do is, and I've seen this done 100 times, they'll reduce either the drain out of the separator because it's big. It's 4, 5, 6, even 8-inch drain, and you can't reduce that at all. It has to go full size to an open drain, so a gravity drain. See, it has to have air vent. It's got to be able to drain. The other thing to do is they reduce the vent, same way. And when you reduce that, then you make that a pressure vessel, and stuff's going to go somewhere. It's not where you want it to go. So you've got to leave it open. It's got to go full size.
Sure. Okay. Why don't you walk through kind of what, how it works, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just kind of really
and talk about why they size them the way they do.
Yeah.
So again, the blowdown size from the boiler to the separator has to remain full size, and that's how the separator is sized. It's sized on two things: one, the inlet size coming from the boiler itself, and the other is the operating pressure of the vessel itself. So it's typically three sizes: 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2 inch. That covers just about all the blowdown sizes in the industry. And then the vent, it's full size, and the drain, they're sized based on the operating pressure of the vessel itself.
Okay. So
you may have one unit that has an 1.5 inch blowdown, and you got a 4-inch vent and a 4-inch drain. It's a 150-pound unit. The next one, 350-pound unit. Now we got a 5-inch drain and a 6-inch vent. Again, just to have the capacity to get rid of, because the unit at 150 pounds, 1.5 inch line, the volume versus one with 150 or 350 pound design is completely different. 350 going to move a whole lot more water. You got to be able to dissipate that. You got to be able to drain it away, vent it off. That's the reason they're sized that way.
Okay, cool. All right. What's down below here though?
A quenching valve. We didn't talk about that. Most of your municipalities, when you dump that water into the drain, it has to be a maximum 120 degrees into them. So we put a quenching valve on there. It's an automatic valve. You just run cold water to it, and it dumps cold water in. It's worked off a thermocouple. As soon as hot water hits it, opens that valve up automatically, dumps water in there, quenches it, gets the temperature you want, keeps all the municipalities off your back.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep. Does a great job.
Good product.
Yep.
We have those in all of our rental boilers.
Yeah. Pin Separators is who we went with since I've been with the company. So it's a great company, and they do a fantastic job building those separators for us.
Awesome. Well, good information, and we'll see you next time on The Boiling Point.